So, some of you from back in the day might remember my Togekiss, who went by the name of Evil Turkey, which was a very defensively built Togekiss, mainly because I didn't get the one that I really wanted to, and it ended up being more defensive than special defensive, but it worked out really well for me, and it had nasty plot, and it had air slash and stuff, and it was really great, and I enjoyed using it a lot. And Togekiss, it turns out, is one of those Pokemon in 6th Gen which got a significant boost, because it's now got Fairy typing added to it, as opposed to being normal, and that is a huge deal, and it makes it extremely dangerous and very difficult to take out. And I'm using one kind of in the vein of Evil Turkey because he is very physically defensive. It's a bold one, as I kind of mentioned in the last video, and this thing's going to do quite a lot of work today. I do need to get it nicknamed as well. I'm going to nickname it Evil Turkey when I get that sorted, so hopefully in the future that will be there. But for the moment, I Dazzling Gleam off the bat on the Tyrantrum because it's obviously super effective, and it's going to do a huge amount. Switches out to Rotom to take it, and then I go into T-Tar, predicting I don't really know what, but I didn't want to take a hit with my Togekiss, and you know, I just wanted to kind of put a block in the way, get some sand up, and maybe throw down my rocks if that was a possibility. So ends up T-waving me and then Volt switching out into Tyrantrum again, which is not too difficult to deal with. I know that I can definitely take a hit because Earthquake is unstabbed on his end, and he's definitely going to try and set up some Stealth Rocks, which I did on the switch. But as I try and go for the Earthquake on him, I unfortunately get paralyzed, which means that I'm not going to be able to take him out because Tyrantrum has such large defense. He definitely needs to be hit at least twice with Earthquake for that to take him down. One is not going to be enough, and the effing T-Rex is apparently much too good for me currently. He's also packing leftovers, which is interesting, I guess. Not wanting to run the Sash set with lead, didn't want to go with Suicide lead, which is fair enough. Suicide leads are kind of dead at this point, so gonna go with the lefties. Gonna finish me off with an Earthquake, unfortunately, obviously because I got paralyzed that one time. I wasn't able to finish off the Tyrantrum, otherwise he would be dead at this point, but there you go. You can't win all the battles in the world. Lose the sand. Sand is completely gone, and my T-Tar is dead, so I'm pretty sure that's it for the match. I don't think he has any weather setter uppers, so going to Alakazam to basically revenge kill with the Dazzling Gleam. I know I'm faster, and I know that from that range at least is definitely going to finish him off, yeah, I felt pretty safe going for it. So now goes into the Pump Booty, the Gourgeist, which I know gets Shadow Sneak, but I wasn't really sure as to whether he was going to pack it, and I just kind of wanted to test the waters and see and find out what kind of set he was running. Going to Togekiss, unfortunately, because he got Rocks up, that's going to hurt me significantly, but I do have Roost, so there is a way to mitigate that situation, and I hopefully will be able to do so. Ends up going for the Shadow Force, rather interestingly, which I didn't really expect that to be the case, but I guess trying to run a similar set to what I run on Trevenant with Shadow Force, fair enough. Pumpkaboo. Why am I... No, Pumpkaboo's the smaller one, right? This is Gourgeist. Gourgeist is very similar to Trevenant, so it does make sense they would try and run that set. And I do take the Shadow Force extremely well thanks to my defensive investment. Get off a nasty plot as he's doing that because obviously I'm not going to hit him when he's disappeared. And now get off a Flamethrower with maximum power and prowess and +2. Fantastic. Get the burn as well. I believe that's the Serene Grace boost kicking in, allowing me to get that 20% instead of that 10%, and I am, you know, I'm pretty happy. It means that I'm basically stopping the Leech Seed recovery on his end because he is being burned constantly as it chips away. So fantastic. I'm not in the best of situations in terms of HP though, especially with the fact that the Leech Seed is sapping it away, so I probably want to get off a Roost at some point, but at this kind of stage in the match, his Gourgeist is a low amount of HP, and I want to get rid of it as quickly as possible, so I just straight up go for the Dazzling Gleam. It also means that I gain HP on this turn, because there's nothing to take the Leech Seed away from me, so it worked out in that sense also. Now goes into the Talonflame, which... unfortunately, I actually can't really hit for that much damage because it resists both Fairy and Fire, which are the two moves I'm packing. But it turns out that with +2, I'm basically doing the same amount as Stealth Rocks did to him on Switch-In, which is pretty damn nice. I don't think I'll be able to finish him off this turn, unless he goes for like the Flare Blitz or the Brave Bird, in which case he will take a lot of recoil damage, and then it may be at the point after Life Orb and all that, after I live it, where he will die to a Dazzling Gleam. It's just below, and I think that maybe a Dazzling Gleam will take him out, and it ends up doing so. So fucking Togekiss has literally sat here for like 10 turns and tanked hits and set up Nasty Plot and been able to just go through things. Like Talonflame wasn't even able to do anything to it, which is fantastic. So now it goes into Greninja, and I don't know why the hell that froze. That was a bit weird. I was about to pause the thing and start the narration. Anyway, back into the game. Greninja goes for the Surf, finishes me off. Obviously, Protein is going to be extremely powerful and not the thing. Oh god, what the hell's going on? Oh, whoa, okay, there's jumping. What? Okay, this is weird. Well, the essential premise is he U-turns on my Alakazam. And the reason I went into Alakazam was because I thought that I would be able to finish him off after he surfs me, but obviously I forgot about the fact that he would be running U-turn, and I guess because I saw Surf and I was like, oh, he's going to be special, I didn't think he would have the physical move in U-turn, but he ends up actually having it, and kind of sucks, but I do manage to throw a Psychic onto the Rotom after that switches in and finish that thing off. Definitely an annoying Pokemon, so getting rid of it is positive. Goes back into Greninja, which I don't really want to switch out on at this point because nothing on my team wants to take the stab damage. Whatever move he goes for, he's getting stab on it. And I don't know whether he's going to go for the dark move or anything else, but he ends up going for it. I think, though, at this point that my Cloyster can take a hit and shed up a Shell Smash. I forget, though, that Stealth Rocks are a thing, and the fact that this Greninja is Life Orb and really powerful and has Protein and gets the boost and kills me in one hit. So that was dumb. I kind of lose Cloyster for zero reason. Should have kept it around. Now I go into Mawile, which was a much more sensible play to do. End up Mega Evolving after the Intimidate, and I should be able, as long as he attacks me, to finish him off with a Sucker Punch at least. That's my thought process, because he is pretty frail as far as Pokemon go. And though he resists it with the Dark typing, Mega Mawile, man. Don't even try. Don't even try. The resistance is merely an inconvenience. It's hardly even that, to be perfectly honest. But now this is a little bit more scary because it goes into his Mawile, which is going to Mega. The advantage he has is not only does he get the Intimidate off on me, but he's actually bred his Mawile to have Fire Fang, meaning that it's going to deal with opposing Mawiles, whereas mine can't really, because the best thing I have to hit him with is Iron Head, which is actually a neutral hit, owing to the fairy typing of Mega Mawile and normal Mawile actually at this point. So I do manage to get off an Iron Head and then go for the Sucker Punch to do a little bit more chip damage before he finishes me off. And now my main way to deal with this thing is Dragonite. I think this is the only guy I have left. So go into Dragonite. Unfortunately, do get hit by the Stealth Rock, but I think that he was predicting me to go for the Dragon Dance there and therefore didn't go for the Sucker Punch. So that was really useful. It meant that I was able to basically finish him off with the Earthquake and take the game. I think that maybe the Sucker Punch I would have lived, but it was really kind of a toss-up there. I don't want to go do damage calcs. You can do them if you so care. But yeah, it was definitely a tight one, a close one, and hope you guys enjoyed. So thank you very much for watching. Of course, as always, leave your comments and leave a like. Likes are always helpful, and I appreciate them, and allows you to show your support for the video and for me, le creator. So I'll see you guys next time in another battle. Until then, thank you for watching, and go use a Togekiss. Get some evil turkey on your side. See you guys next time.